was Happy New Year and them little silver things. We talked about the New Year.
How y'all just post mess in pajamas and then y'all got no Valentine's?
Man, on that note, welcome back to No Broke Boys Allowed. We are currently doing Bob the Builder shit because we don't have any Bob the Builders. So if you're interested in being part of the Bob the Builder team, there's some other incentives involved. Send us a DM, but please don't.
It's 5 hours dinner. 6 and plus. Just dirty way down the street.
We missed y'all. It has been some time. Shit has been going on. From thruples to trouble. A little bit of a double.
Y'all love everybody.
Yo, I ain't had sex this year. Like, for real. I always talk about sex, but I ain't getting no ding this year.
It's okay. It's only March.
That's sad. Like, I'm really about that. Actually, I deserve an award at this point because the way I have not been dicking, it ain't sticking. Okay?
You've gone longer without. So.
How long, real stuff, how long can you go without it?
Bitch, I don't know. Oh, how long?
Yeah, no. If you take a minute and think about it, how long can you go without dick?
Without going crazy?
Without going crazy. I don't know why I said it like that.
I'm going crazy, so.
Y'all know y'all gotta let her think for a minute. She gotta process. Oh, I didn't fuck this up.
See?
No, actually, that's in there right. Anyway.
This
so
is
how
my
long?
desk, not your
desk. I got you. How long can you go?
You supposed to put that in.
I'm trying to do some shit. I got it. Oh, don't just fall out.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, y'all.
Without going completely nuts.
Mm-hmm. 5 minutes.
No, I would say like I've gone 3 months and still felt bad and felt like I could go longer. I really think I can go
longer.
I could probably go a good year and then I'm like I really want it, but like I'm not going to just have sex with anybody just because I've gone so long without it. I really think I could go a long time without it, but when I know it's available, then that's when I
think so too. And I don't know if we talked about this before, like connection, feeling connected with someone in terms of like the sexual experience. So it don't matter like the size. If you feel connected with them, that's all that matters.
Agreed.
That's a fucking lie.
Wait, what?
For me. I'm just
Have you ever had someone where have you ever had sex that was not the biggest and wasn't very, thrilling, but like y'all connection was so strong that it made the sex better? The sex was okay, but the connection made the sex better.
Mm-mm. Like we're talking about like average, like 5, 6.
Have you ever had average dick?
No. Well. Yeah, and so yeah, no, and I mean average, like your average, because your average is about America's average. My bad.
Thank you. The U.S.'s average is like 5.5. I even think that's too big for the U.S. I think the average is like 5.3 or something in the U.S. But go ahead.
So no, the answer is no. I've never experienced a deep connection with a 5.5 inch goddamn breakfast sausage stick. I haven't. I wonder would that be different for me?
A breakfast sausage stick is not 5 inches.
In my sleep it is. Anyway.
Well then you can't answer the question. Then you can't say that it's not possible for you to have a connection that strengthens the sex. From like
I mean, but you've had it before where it really wasn't,
What?
Connection was deep, but the sex was trash.
The connection was deep outside of the bedroom, though. Oh, okay, that was never mind.
So speaking of spinning the block, would you spin the block?
On the individual you're speaking of?
I mean, yeah, or somebody that you've had a deep connection with, but it wasn't like the greatest.
I feel like once you leave a situation, like you left for a reason. So
I'm always leaving.
I don't really believe it. Okay, I'm messing this up. I don't really believe in spinning the block. And I really get that from my dad. My dad said, if you ever left somebody, you should reflect on why you left. And that should also be the reason why you don't go back. Like, you left for a reason. So I don't really believe in spinning the block. People try to spin the block all the time.
I ain't going back. Once I'm done, no, never mind. Let me shut the hell up. I just spin the block a couple times. You spin the block when you're bored, in my opinion.
You do.
You get bored, you spin the block.
Well,
Go back to old recipes.
You should find a new block.
I'm trying. Any blocks open?
Any blocks open?
I done had it with y'all. Some of y'all just don't just. Some of y'all just disgust me, okay? Like, not all y'all, but some of y'all just look at like, you really out here with a wife in my DM.
It's like that. It's
Even
that.
like Ash said that. Like, you really be out here with a whole wife, kids, and carrying on. I was that wife, so I know. Out
There's
here
so
with
many
a
stories I've heard like that.
Yeah.
It's not just like, it's the majority of people getting cheated on.
Pieces get my nerves.
What was I trying to say?
So many people out here getting cheated on.
Getting
Everybody
cheated
getting
on,
cheated. Everybody done been cheated
marriage,
on at this
not
point.
In marriage, single. You can be single and get
Cheated on. Yo, I've been single and been cheated on.
I've been single and I've been cheated on. Like, what? Just been blatantly like disrespected. Just like, how does this happen? I'm single.
What about second chances? You believe in us?
It depends on the situation. So you're talking about the individual. You're talking about the individual that decided that 2 women was better than one.
Shit. Yeah.
I mean, but any other guy in this comments will be like, yeah, 2 women is better than one. But anyway, go ahead.
So, yeah, with that guy, but say with that guy, it was deep and connectual.
It wasn't deep.
Word. Exactly. But say, let's assume it was.
Okay, so we had a really deep connection, great relationship, no issues besides that. Besides him deciding to seek a 2 relationship, seeking a polyamorous relationship.
However, he told you though. Y'all had this deep
I
connection.
would believe in it because that was my biggest issue. I believe in second chances to a certain extent. It depends on what happened that made the relationship not work. I feel like somebody who is honest and communicates very well. And if you're very honest and you just come to me from the door about certain things, about everything, but like it could be something that you're ashamed of, something that you shouldn't have done, then we can probably work through that because at least you were man enough to tell me what was going on, versus somebody who lies and cheats and you're manipulating me, like all that. I don't got time for that because then we can't grow if that's the person you're going to be. If you're somebody who can own up to their mistakes, communicate what's going on, communicate your feelings, we could probably work through certain things. I do have hard nose, but I feel like if somebody is, again, I feel like I'm gonna beat myself, is being open and honest, then we can probably work through that.
Have you ever been with a man who's had effective communication?
What's effective communication?
Effective communicate, like their communication's A1. It's not over the top. It's not obsessive. It's not lacking. It's just like the perfect communication. They, respond back to text. They give you call or FaceTime whenever it's like beneficial for y'all. That's probably the wrong word, but like they're just checking on you. They're making sure you're okay. You feel loved without no fucking crazy.
Without being obsessive. Yes, I've had good communication, very present individual, and very obsessive all in one person.
I don't know what kind of cocktail that is. Man.
So I've had that in the very beginning, and that's made me learn like I don't need to talk to somebody every single day, all the time.
I do. Oh no, not every
single day, all the time, all throughout my day. Very unhealthy. But I definitely only had one person that has had very effective communication.
Is it effective though? When you think about it, when you really think back to it.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about the person that was obsessive. The person that was obsessive, that was unhealthy. The other person that I'm discussing was more recent.
Oh, yeah.
Very
nappy.
Help plan my birthday dinner.
Who the hell was Oh my God.
2021.
You was on. No, I was on shit in 2020.
No. Yes, 2021. We all went to dinner together. You kind of tagged along. It was supposed to be a 2-date. It was supposed to be a couple's date, and it ended up being what do they call it? A double date.
I came.
We went to
I'm embarrassed because I don't know who the fuck she's talking about.
Give me a minute.
He ever come over the house?
Oh my gosh, what restaurant was that? Not Fogo de Chao.
McDonald's.
It was me and you and your husband, and we went to dinner.
Okay. So what about that? So first of all, I'm not married no more. Ex-husband.
At the time, it was your husband.
Yeah.
I was just explaining that the individual that we did the double date with was the most effective in communication, expressing his feelings. Like, I didn't have to wonder, think nothing. You still don't know who I'm talking about. Oh my gosh.
Yes, I do. We
Your
went
favorite.
to the mountain park. My favorite.
No, we were thinking about the one who was very obsessive from.
Oh, when you got the seafood boil that first time?
Yes,
He was like,
but
don't put it
that
in the
is
back
not
of my
the
car
dinner.
stink.
Yes, but that's not the dinner I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about?
I brought myself along.
Me,
Oh,
you,
more.
and your ex. Yes.
But where do we go?
It is. That's not.
Oh,
yes,
restaurant
where did we
week.
go? Where did we go?
Omar. I love me some Omar.
Where did we go?
We went to my spot. And I had that ugly ass dress on and that hairstyle. That's all you should have said. We went to
Wait, can I put the picture up?
No, absolutely not. I hated that photo. Fucking look like Ellen.
Where did we go? Where did we go?
It's
I think I still have the card.
It's not Monterey, babe. We went to oh my gosh, Eddie V's.
Yes, Eddie V's.
It was restaurant
that
week.
individual was the best communication.
You said Dairy Queen, and it still went over my head. Yeah, that communication was pretty solid. I could pick up the phone and call.
Yeah, that was ideal.
I forgot about him.
How dare you? I feel like once you reach a certain age, you get to a point where you kind of want to build a man. I want little pieces of each. Not really.
Yes.
There's some people that I could leave all their pieces with them. But there's some individuals that you want a little piece of him, a little piece of him, a little piece of him,
a little lick of him.
That too. And and I'm like, that's the perfect man. That is the perfect man.
Perfect man don't exist.
And no, what you want, that would be your perfect man. Like certain things.
My guy. My dude.
Your ideal man. Yes.
My ideal man.
We'll say that.
I think. Remember how we was talking to our sister and
for the longest time.
She was talking about how all men cheat.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we was talking to Ash and she was like, all guys cheat. There's some cheating in the background. What you think about that? Is there any more of these two?
Which ones?
These are things.
What?
I ain't worried about it. So when she said that, what are your thoughts?
The all guys cheat. I feel like we're imperfect people, so everybody's capable of cheating. I feel like every man is capable of cheating, and there's probably a possibility that all men may have cheated or will cheat in their lifetime, but I don't believe that in every relationship they're in, they will cheat. Does that make sense? I'll reiterate. In their whole lifetime.
It does.
Okay, but I say in their whole lifetime.
They might not cheat on one woman, they could cheat on
another. Exactly. I don't feel like every man is going to cheat on every woman. Do I feel like they will or have? Yes, of course.
I won't say every woman, but I'll say like if they're in a relationship for a hot minute, they doing something in the background.
A woman?
A man.
Oh.
Hell, we cheat too. We just know how to cheat better than y'all. Y'all can't cheat to save y'all life. Just like y'all can't cook.
I've never cheated on anybody.
You a good girl.
Well, would you want to
I get even. I won't start the cheating, but I finish it.
I think that's different. If somebody, I don't agree with the fire on fire. But I do understand if a man were to cheat on me, and I can understand another woman saying, "I'm going to do the same thing that you did to me." I can get that. Would I do that? No, I'm just leave you be.
You wouldn't get even.
No, I'm gonna leave you.
If somebody beeps on you at the stoplight, you coming down after
that's
them.
Different. That's absolutely different. Don't be putting my personal business out there. But
you would not get even.
No, I don't believe what that's.
I've heard you say. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I've heard you say before. You know what? So and so really got on my nerves. You know what? I think. You know what? I'm gonna just go out there and find somebody else to fuck. Piss them off.
That's different. That's different because I'm single, so I can do what I want to do. Versus being in a relationship. Oh, my mouth is dry. Being in a relationship.
Chop it up.
Being in a relationship, I made a commitment to you. So if you cheat on me, the relationship's over. I don't need to get back at you in our relationship. I don't give a fuck anymore.
If you're married.
I haven't been in that situation yet.
I'm asking for a friend.
If I'm married,
what friend I'm asking for?
I don't know. I feel like some people say certain stuff and they haven't been in that situation yet. So I can say a lot of things that I would do, but I've never been in that situation, so I don't know what I would do. However, I feel like if I was in a relationship and I'm married, depends on how long my marriage is, I still don't see me. I don't know.
You take vows and shit?
I don't know. If there's some guy that's giving me attention and doing all the things that my husband is not doing at the time that he cheats, I probably would. And he can't say nothing. I probably would. Who knows? But the instance that you're talking about is, I feel like, and we've all done it, been single, and somebody that we're talking to or that we really like messes up.
All the time. We get cheated on single all the time. Messes the hell up.
Messes up in whatever way that could be. That could be entertaining other people, lacking in communication, not giving you what you deserve. Could be a lot of different things. And we'll be like, in order for us to get that control back that we feel that person has taken away from us, we will go sleep with someone else or go on a date with somebody else or go talk to somebody else to take back the control that we feel like they took away from us. I feel like having that control single is different than having that control in a relationship, because there shouldn't even be that control in your relationship at all.
Makes sense.
I'll do that all the time single. Shit.
All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up with this.
Okay, I need that.
What are some signs in your gut that you would think your man's cheating?
Oh my gosh. Okay, this
we ain't gonna give all the recipe away, but I'm just curious of what your thoughts are.
This is irrelevant, but so we were having a conversation one day with Jada's mom, right? And Jada's mom was talking about signs of how she knew like her man was cheating. One of the signs was, this is crazy, y'all. She said this wasn't the first sign she said. This was like the latest sign. But she said she would kiss him and she would.
No, she would just smell it in the car. I don't even think. Did she say she would kiss him?
I think she said she would kiss him.
No, you tasting pussy on your breath.
Yes, she would kiss him, and she said it could be a couple of days later after.
Or they would talk or something. It was on her breath.
Yeah, she was like she could smell coochie.
She said, when some weird shit ain't straight. She said you could smell coochie on their breath.
How do you smell coochie a couple days later?
She said it stays there for a week.
How does coochie stay on her? She got a strong nose. How does coochie stay that
long?
She
does.
Anyway, I thought that was wild. But I feel like I've never been cheated on, but I can tell when shit's weird, like when somebody's being weird, right? I feel like the first thing to go is communication. I feel they are not as present. They're not saying certain things that they normally say. They're very delayed in communication, and that could be like in front of a person or via text. I feel like communication is the first thing to go. What do you think?
We can't never shoot episode out. So for me, like I said, I think it's like a gut thing. And when you start moving weird and shit, like, or like if we're in a relationship and say we don't live together or something like that, and you're not texting me like you normally do or calling me, checking up on me, unless we're communicating something's going on with you, then I'm like, you cheating, you fucked up, dude.
I think it's fine. So
for me, it's just like, you just know as a woman.
And that was the thing that I mentioned about, like,
it's like drinking sour milk.
Moving through that, you should never. I feel like being able to work through that, the first step, the easiest step would be if that person just told you.
The first step is to admit you got addicted.
To admit, I cheated, I fucked up.
Tell me.
Versus me having to be like, I feel like you're acting weird, and you should have just told me, whatever happened, instead of trying to hide it. Nigga, you're not smart.
You're not. Barely passed the 8th grade, let alone.
Y'all are not smart. Like, even with the situation that I mentioned before, like, we weren't in a committed relationship, but like, you're moving
hella weird.
Hella weird.
I'm having a birthday party, you ain't even paid.
Not for just me, for yourself. Everybody was like, oh, he should have paid for your birthday dinner, y'all. He didn't even pay for his own seat.
Driving a 01.
Anyway, I feel like 2020.
Licking butts in a section.
That's not, I don't know what she's talking about. She's just making him sound worse because she don't like him. Anyway, I feel like 2024 is going to be better. It has to be better because we always talk about all these signs and all these experiences that we've been through. And in order to not have this experience again, you got to not repeat the same patterns. And we know what our patterns are, but sometimes we don't give a fuck.
How's your 2024 going?
What does it look like? I'm building a desk with my sister.
We're always building shit.
I know, but a nigga could come over and do it. And I could have somebody come over and do it. However.
Damn, I ain't got nobody to call.
I don't want that person, but I'll sure put you to work. Not like that. Not like that. Not like that.
Oh, man. We've been fucking with broke boys all 2024. I ain't been fucking with nobody for real, but... And they could be the most intelligent and got money and broke. Intellectually broke. Non-communicative broke.
We just got to do better. And we're going to start out with letting God pick. We'll be sitting here for a minute.
But you gotta. It's like, well, how do you know? Damn, I can't talk.
How do you know God?
How do you know God? Yeah.
You know God's pick.
I ain't been picking nobody lately.
You just know.
Well, he ain't been talking to me lately, so.
I feel
honestly, my pick wasn't right the first time. I didn't
when you have
listen.
an inkling about certain things that, like, okay, this is a red flag, or I don't like this, or this rubs me the wrong way. Like, I saw a post actually on. My neck always looks long. I saw a post on Instagram, and it was like, God's path doesn't come with confusion. God makes sure you know for certain what is from Him versus what is not.
I agree, but I have never experienced that, so maybe that's my problem.
If the people that we supposed to be with was from God, we still be with them.
But I had a wonderful kid, so I guess that was the blessing at it. That was
Everything
the lesson.
Everything happens for
That
a
was
reason.
the
I
lesson.
think that person just fucked it up.
You just lost in the sauce. I don't want him to. If he ever tried to spin the block, I would be like, you know what, bro? I get you a tissue and help you find somebody else, but it ain't me.
I'm sorry, there's a cliff here now.
I would be the type to go help you find a woman because I'm not your girl.
Oh, we have to fix it.
Oh. Well, y'all, we just wanted to let y'all know that we did not forget about y'all. Life's been life, and we've been going through things that we don't really speak about. But we're here, and we missed y'all, and we just wanted to hop on here. Look at her face, y'all. She's over, like, not like that, but she's over, like, in terms of building shit.
We'll work on more routine schedule with the podcast.
Y'all know us. Y'all, surprise! Like how Beyonce dropped to the Super Bowl. This is how we dropping this episode.
Dropping to the Super Bowl.
When she dropped her song.
She ain't shit for that. But we will determine like a better schedule, and probably not, but it's nice to say. And y'all can always tell us ideas, stuff y'all want us to talk about, stuff y'all want us to address. But y'all probably like, y'all bitches ain't gonna talk about it because we ain't gonna hear from y'all for another 5 months. Hey, at least you'll hear from us at some point.
And on that note,
bye.
We love y'all. Peace. Hair grease. Lick me in the sheets. Don't eat.
I can't tell the bro boys. I can't tell the bro boys.